Hello and welcome to my channel, Heartfelt Crochets by Darlene. I'm Darlene. Today is all about scrunchies. There was a couple of colors that I didn't have and I was about to make them and I'm like, hey, why not do a tutorial on how to make some scrunchies? And I'm going to show you 3 different types of stitches that I'm dropping them all over the place. I'm going to show you 3 different types of stitches. There's many more that you can make these scrunchies with, but just to give you the idea, why buy when you can make your own? Let's go ahead and make some scrunchies. So what we're going to need for today's tutorial is I'm going to be using I got the wrong size hook out. I'm going to be using a 5mm hook. I need a pair of scissors, a darning needle, and 3 elastics because I am making 3 different scrunchies today. Excuse me. I am going to be making one in this color toffee, and this one is going to be made with single crochets. So you're going to place your hook inside of your scrunchie. You're going to fold your yarn over your hook, pull it through, and then you're going to make sure that you hold this tail end. Just continue with single crochets around the elastic and the tail. And we are going to continue these single crochets all the way around the elastic. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to snip that little piece off of the tail. And just continue single crochets. And just put your hook in the middle of your elastic. Grab your yarn, pull up a loop, pull through, just a single crochet. Now when you get to the end of the elastic, you're going to want to pull a little bit. And then make a few more single crochets. Now let's count and see how many I have here because I haven't been counting. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And that is perfect to cover this elastic. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to join that into the first single crochet. And then I'm going to cut this yarn and pull that through. And then I'm going to feed my darning needle. And I am just going to weave that in to the back side, right alongside the elastic. In the bottom of the stitches. And I'm going to do it again under a few more. And then I'm going to come back in the opposite direction. I'm going to skip this first one, the last one that I went under. I'm going to skip it because otherwise I would just be going in the same ones and just pulling out what I just did. Go the other way so that that tail is secure. And under just a few more. And then I'm going to snip that. And there's our first one that is just a plain single crochet elastic. Now for number 2, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to use this berry color, and we're going to secure it the same way as we did the first one. And just like before, we are going to go ahead and make sure that we hold the tail onto the elastic. And we're going to insert our hook in the center, grab our yarn, pull it up through, yarn over, pull through both loops for a single crochet. So again, we are just going to repeat, and we are going to do 30 single crochets. Whoops. So go ahead and do the 30 single crochets, and I will meet you here for the next step. So now we have the 30 single crochets in the elastic, and we are going to join in the first single crochet with a slip stitch. Now we are going to chain 2 and double crochet in that same stitch, and then 2 double crochet in each stitch around. And as you go, because you're making 2 in each stitch, it's going to start to bunch up, giving it that scrunchy look. It'll start curling pretty soon here. So you go ahead and continue doing your double crochets all the way around. Now I'm just about halfway. And you can see that it's starting to make a little bit of that curved look. Unravel a little bit of this yarn. Oops, I put 3 in that one. They're so close together that it's going to be easy to miss or think you're going into the next one, but you went into the same one. But you know what? Even if you ended up putting 3 in the same one, it's not going to be a big deal. It's just a scrunchie. We're just looking to give it a little bit of that ruffled look, like a scrunchie has that you buy in the store with ruffled material. Now I'm making these particular ones for myself, but I'm also making a bunch for markets as well, because these are big sellers from what I am told. And they go for a couple bucks a piece. Alright, so we're almost at the end. I think I have like maybe 4 more stitches to go. Oh, there's 3 more there. 2 single crochets in each one. Now you gotta be careful because I just snagged this side, so you gotta be careful that you don't do that. So we'll just slow down just a little bit. And then in the last stitch, and then join in the top of your first double crochet and cut your yarn. Pull through. And we're going to weave in those ends again. On the back side. This time I'm just going to kind of go randomly because we have more stitch room to play with, so I'm just going to go back and forth. To give it a little more extra security. Yep. Doesn't want to go under that one. Okay, we'll go under these ones then. There we go. All right, and let's give that a snip. And that is scrunchie number 2. We got some nice little ruffles going there. Now this next one's going to end up being a little tighter. Elastic number 3 in this teal color. This is actually Seaside is the color of this one. It's really pretty. All the shades of teals are my favorite colors. All right, so let's start off the same. With single crochets, only this time instead of single crocheting 30 inside of the elastic, we are going to single crochet 40. So once I end up getting my 30 done, I will meet you here at the end to continue with the 10 more to equal 40. So go ahead and just single crochet around like we did for the first 2, and I will meet you back here. So I think it's kind of neat because you don't really have to count, and 30 seems to be the exact same amount every time to go around a scrunchie. All right, so I have 30. This time we are going to pull this apart, and we are going to single crochet 10 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it apart a little more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so 40 is going to give us a little bit of a scrunchy, tighter scrunchy look already. So now what we are going to do is we're going to join into that first single crochet with a slip stitch, and we're going to chain 3, and we are going to treble crochet. So yarn over twice, insert your hook into the same space, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. Now we are going to repeat this all the way around, 2 treble crochets in each stitch around. Whoops, that's a double. I forgot to go around my hook twice. This one's going to take just a little bit longer because there is an extra step. And just continue repeating that around, and I will meet you when I am at the 2/3 point, when I'm 2/3 done, so we can see the effects that's happening. All right, so we're about 2/3 of the way around, and as you can see, this is getting very thick, very roughly, and we have about 10 more to go. So no, actually I think I had counted a dozen more to go, so I'm not sure where you're at crocheting yours, but I'm going to go ahead and finish that 12, and I will see you when I'm done. All right, so I'm at the end, and I'm going to go ahead and I am going to join it at the very top of this chain 3 with a slip stitch. Now you can see that this one is so much more roughly, and this would be really good for someone with really thick hair, because this one is only going to end up wrapping around about twice. So you're not going to be able to wrap this around any more than twice, so it wouldn't work for really thin hair. This one also took a lot more time and a lot more yarn, so this one would sell at the market for about $5. You would go ahead and cut the yarn and weave it in the ends like you did the other 2. I myself am not going to end up using this one. I'm going to take it apart because I don't have another color of this yarn right now, and my hair is really thin. So if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified of upcoming videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!